What did you like about it first? Like, what was if at the first episode you sat down, you're like,
Moon Knight. I liked Moon Knight.
all right, guys, that's the show. All right, guys, talk to you guys later. I was rewatching it before the thing just so I can get it like fresh and things like that. And one of the biggest things that I said that I noticed was the cinematography. Like that, especially at the bathroom scene where like he's just like you can't really look at which one to see. Are you looking at Steven to see his freak out, or are you looking at Mark and thing like, hey, look at me. I'm the captain now. Like, it was good. It was really good. What about you?
I really liked everything. I mean, I know it's the lamest answer. There's only like one negative I could think of, but I'm guessing that's a follow-up question, so I'm going to hold on to that. As far as positives go, I mean, Oscar Isaac's acting was just that steak scene was just incredible, and it so like the way he says steak time over the phone, like, oh my god, it kills me. I think his performance is probably just my favorite part.
Okay. All right, Synchron. I need something better than that though. I give you a chance. I'm gonna need
the blender, fish in a blender. That was really fun. I can't lie. I saw that and I was like, wait a minute. Why he doing that? That's not how you hold fish. Get a bowl, dude. You own bowls?
No, he doesn't. What do you mean?
I guess not. I don't know.
Like, he went for the blender. What do you expect him to do? He went straight for the blender because he didn't have any bowls. I'm pretty sure he eats cereal out of that blender too, you know?
Oh, no.
Just don't plug
Hopefully
it up.
not blended.
Yeah, you know, oh my God, no.
Blended cereal, dude.
All right, so seeing as you did bring that up, and I want to know, what you didn't like? What was that one thing you didn't like?
It's really not the biggest deal in the world, and I think we could all agree that the CGI at points was a little questionable. Again, doesn't impact. Thank you, King Greek. You're amazing too, but it doesn't really like affect how great the show is. It just was, you know, that log truck was not the best that Marvel could do.
Listen, the weirdness is what I felt. It's not like it was weird, so to speak. It was more like I guess it's the pacing of. I was seeing somebody else talking about the way certain neurotypical people are. The way it was kind of like jerk reactions. It definitely threw me off a little bit throughout the entire episode. After the second watch, I was able to keep up a little bit better, but it was like in the first real like watching of it, was like, what are you doing right now?
That's fair.
Like, what's going on? Like, how do we do that? How did we get here? Like, the biggest one is from the bed directly outside the field. Was like,
that was crazy.
How did we get here? How did this happen? All right, Synchro. I know how you don't like choosing stuff.
I like Moon Knight. I don't have bad things to say. But if I had to, I would say that, oh God, how do I do this? There's like, I saw complaints about the CGI and like the cape, right? Like that's the thing that people said. So I guess echo that. But like I didn't see it on my first time. I had to literally rewatch it, and I was like, okay, kinda. Like I get it. I can kind of see what you mean, but it wasn't like glaringly obvious to me. It's
especially for like a TV show. Like you compare that to, you know, a CW show, and it's like the best CGI in the world. No offense to a CW show.
True. You're fine, dude. The first everyone okay. On TikTok, I've seen people be like, season 1 and 2 of The Flash CGI, and then like compare it to current CGI, and I'm like, it looks the same. I don't know what your point is. It's the same. You can't criticize The Flash for having like bad CGI now and not admit that it had bad CGI then. Did you see that season 2 scene where he like fights his future self or whatever, and it's like they look like claymation. It's so.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is this. That is going to burn in my entire just in my retina, all of that. Retina,
Mhm.
excuse me. All of that. It's just the Flash. We could have a epic speed force battle, or we can do lightsabers. Let's do lightsabers. Yeah, let's do lightsaber swords. Yeah, let's do that. So you know, I still say King. You know, Marvel still be king when it comes to their CGI.
For sure.
What's going
Mhm.
on, Artie? How's it going? So Easter eggs. How many we got?
I got maybe a dozen eggs in my fridge.
I
I
think
gotta
my
stop doing this today.
I think my favorite one, which I thought was a really cool thing they did, was the Werewolf by Night QR code
Mm-hmm.
in the episode that you could scan and actually get the edition. I thought that was a really cool touch.
Oh, that's dope. I missed that. I gotta go back
Oh,
now.
really? It's pretty cool. It was Moon Knight's first appearance, and if you scan the QR code in the museum, it'll take you to it.
All right, let me go ahead and all right, you guys go ahead.
You're like, I'm going to find this QR code.
Y'all can hide the show. I'm gonna go ahead and find this code real quick.
Mm.
One thing that I did notice is doing there, like in the house, he has all of those. Funny thing, so I noticed it like on the first time, and I noticed it again the second time, and I seen a TikTok on it, legitimately like maybe 30 minutes after that. The postcards that's in his house are the exact same ones that are in the museum. Like nobody sent those to him, as ones that he got himself. But somebody said, and I kind of thought that too, is like if he actually reads some of those, it's probably some of the other personalities trying to talk to him about some stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Like
Yeah.
and they just have it because they always call him the idiot. So I'm pretty sure he hasn't figured it out yet. I'm pretty sure the other two personalities in there already know what's going on, and they're trying to reach out to him like, "Hey, yo, listen, this is going on." All right, Casual Avenger, y'all heard it. He's first. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. What's good, okay? That's what you doing.
Why does he get this treatment? Why does he get preferential treatment like that?
Because he's old.
Come on.
He's old
Come on,
enough
man.
for AARP right now. What are you talking about?
I already hit him with the old earlier. He gets it enough.
Listen. I stopped doing it. I didn't do it as much. You and Greek was doing it, so I get a chance to at least get 3 of them.
Okay, I'll give you that.
All right. Can I get 2 more, Dan? God. You're old. Okay, we're good. My man just disappeared into the ether. All right, Synchro.
Man, I really don't know. Like, all I have is the Dechamp Easter egg, and I don't know if that's like even a good one. But it's there.
mean,
like, there's a character reference. I don't know.
I didn't know it, so it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a reference to a guy that is in Moon Knight comics, from my understanding. I don't know much about Moon Knight comics to be able to talk to it to a degree that matters.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that though. Thank you. I'm gonna go look it up. I appreciate that, big dog. Now let's kind of freestyle about it. So, what do we think about the performances of the characters so far? Like, how do we feel about Oscar, Ethan? Things that are so far we technically only have a few hours, or a few I guess few hours, depending on a couple of days been passed since in their world. How are they necessarily like? Which one you rocking with? Who you rocking with?
Steven is my spirit animal, I think. Like I am that guy. I am just an uncomfortable dude. It's great. But I also like how he's played him so far, right? Like, because you have the clearly being overly British because he's probably not actually British, right? That's fun. I like it a lot. That Theories by T pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I totally see it.
So I have something that like kind of not necessarily a theory about that, but a kind of a wonder about that particular thing, right? What if that's just something that we hear because we're like currently in the I guess Steven area of of the consciousness because nobody else kind of addresses it in the show. It's kind of just weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's kind of like this. It's normal for them, but it's kind of different for certain people who understand that. So, like, what if it's not something that is happening over there? What is it something that we hear because we know what's going on that side?
Yeah, like
You know?
Steven, he's convinced himself that he is British, but he's not
Yeah.
actually talking. Yeah, that's in, yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. And it's just a way for the viewer to tell apart Steven and Mark, and if we get Jake later on. That's an interesting point. I haven't even thought of that.
I mean, we already know we got him at least once.
Yeah.
You know, my man's out there pulling dates. Why you ain't telling us you pulling dates, Synchro, man? What's going on?
What do you mean?
The person's name is Jake.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah,
But like, I'm not every Jake. I'm not a massive consciousness. That's not how this works.
that's not how it works. You positive? Because I mean,
correct.
if Venom has like a symbiotic, I'm pretty sure Jake's have like symbiotic too. You know?
No,
That does that up.
no.
I feel
Hold
like the
on.
science. I feel like the science proves it. You remember that one time, like back in like 2015 or something, all the Jakes like met up and fought.
No.
You wasn't there, so you tell me you wasn't there. I'm not gonna tell
wasn't
nobody.
there?
Listen, blink twice if you was there.
I really don't want to blink again because I already did it. Oh, damn it.
So yeah, he blinked twice, and therefore he was there. Let's go ahead and go over this real quick. We just got the next episode. We'll focus on Mark. I think I was just talking about this in Discord or whatnot. I kind of hope it does, but I don't think we have enough time to kind of do every conscious of it. Like I would love for them to have went back on one episode, even like a small part of it, not even do the whole thing, but a small part, and have those other consciousnesses in there. So it's like maybe an added on. So instead of like 6 episodes, maybe like 9 or something, and 3 of them are like covering the missing parts that we missed. That'd have been kind of cool.
I kind of agree, 'cause I think it could start with Mark's point of view, but I don't think the whole episode will kind of show what we missed. But I think we could get like a little rundown of what happened, how he got there, and then kind of keep the story moving at the same time.
Yeah, because you know that is a little bit of a, you know, especially when you see my man's doing all of this, because you know they put all that work into recording all of those like fight scenes and what you guys. And then come on, show us your work. You can't just show us the answer. Show us the work too. Like it's like the math teacher, or whatnot. Show me an answer. Show me work. All right, so the very last thing. Yeah, exactly. You know, math teachers all day. You know, I gave them too much shit when I was a kid. You know.
That's fair. Yeah.
Very last part about this before we kind of just randomly go on whatever we want to talk about. Predictions on who we think might show up in this. That's not normally in the Moon Knight continuity. The Moon Knight show currently.
Mephisto. It's Mephisto. It's always Mephisto. You know, every single time this happens. We haven't seen it yet, but there's gonna be like a red horn on something in the background, and everyone's gonna freak out again, and it's gonna be great, even if it's just a bit, because it is just a bit at this point. I'm excited. You know? I'm excited. Like the goldfish is gonna swim to the perfect angle where there's something behind him, and he has horns, and everyone's gonna be like, "The goldfish is Mephisto."
Mephisto.
That's confirmed. That's confirmed.
Glorious.
Love it. We're gonna have the hashtag about tonight.
Oh no.
I'm taking this particular part out, and I'm putting it on TikTok, and I'm putting you on there. So if it works, then you get it. If not, they're gonna come for you. So.
It's all your fault. Yeah.
I can't do it. What about you, Eva? Like, what's your...
Honestly, like if I was putting money on it, I would say we don't get anyone crazy showing up. But I would love to see. I mean, obviously, I'd love to see somebody. But if it was going to be someone, I think one like maybe Blade or Punisher, maybe a Hulk. Those would be the 3 that I think are most likely.
You took one of mine. But okay, it's cool. I like it. That's my thought process. See, that's the thought process.
Great
We
minds think
almost.
alike.
All right. So of course he took my blade, so I can't use blade. I'm definitely jumping down the like supernatural. I'm thinking like maybe Dane Whitman again. We've seen him.
He's in London.
Yeah, exactly.
Also
So
works
I
in a
can
museum.
see.
Perfect.
What else? This man said, "Sir, hold on. Oh, where is it, sir? Morbius is coming to Moon Knight, sir. Morbius needs to worry about his movie. I'm sorry. I was just talking about that today at work, but I think it's gonna be one of those. Even though it does line up with the Multiverse of Madness, very very like I think the episode comes out Wednesday. For most of USA, well, most of like North America, or whatever. That comes out in that Friday. So I guess the most outlandish one could be maybe Doctor Strange or Wanda, but I highly doubt that because Wanda's chilling off in the crib with her runes up. So that concludes my part of the Moon Knight discussion.
I got you. I saw a theory on TikTok. I really wish that I remembered who it was. For all I know, it might have even been Emmett. I don't remember. I'm terrible. I wish that I could shout it out. But I saw a theory that was like, what if the suit is just like in his mind the whole time, and then at like the end of the series, like it like does a pan around and we see him in the suit, and then we do like a full pan around and he's just in normal clothes, and the suit is just like what Mark sees because he's a little crazy. Thoughts?
I feel like that would hurt my feelings a little bit, just a little bit, because like that Mr. Knight drip was a little too much. That needs to happen for some people.
True. Yeah. Unless someone's, I'm gonna have that in the back of my head now. Unless anyone's ever like, "Oh, nice suit." Now I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, it's not real." So thank you for that. I'm never gonna be able to get attached to it now.
The cake is real.
I would hope so. I truly would, but you never know with these things.
In one of the trailers we recently got, there's actually a shot of him like holding a Moon Knight figure. So I wonder if that adds to it.
Not sure.
Maybe Moon Knight is not really like, maybe the suit is something. Damn it, Synchro. Now I'm to stay up in the. Oh my God. I hate you so much.
This is what I was hoping to accomplish, I'm here for the chaos, and I'm glad that I could bring it so that you feel the chaos that is my mind.
Oh my God, that actually is like really good, low-key.
Oh, but the suit's so cool.
Yeah, I would be so upset.
I would be a little upset.
Yeah.
I hope we see like a security camera point of view now of just Oscar Isaac beating up that werewolf.
I swear.
I could see it. I truly could. It would kind of like fit with why it looks kind of like why the CGI look kind of bad at the start or whatever. I could see it.
All right, Ebba. So you got one thing for freestyle before we like just go randomly into stuff.
That was sick. All right, I got something.
So being frozen, or are you just doing that?
No, I was like, I was sitting here, I was waiting, I was listening. This is a regular song. My bad. All right, cool.
All right, so I don't know how much you guys kept up with the like reviews of the people I got to see the first couple episodes, but a bunch of people were saying end of episode 4, there's like this major cliffhanger, something changes. Any guesses to what that could be?
What Synchro said. That would be something that kind of a cliffhanger, but
true.
Probably some type of hmm, hmm. Maybe some type of spell or something to shut him out from the other ones, other
Mm.
voices.
Oh.
And since I guess maybe Mark only knows how to access the suit, maybe he's left kind of just like at this point, he's probably by episode 4, he's probably um finally figured out that what's going on, and so knows maybe go back and forth to say, okay, now we know, like now they have a regular back and forth now, but then something happened to where only Steven is there now. And maybe he thought it was like his whole trumpet dream or something, and
Mm.
can't even access the suit anymore because only Mark can do that.
Pretty
Maybe.
good.
Yeah, that's interesting.